Hey everybody, my name is Big Mike, and I decided to give myself a little challenge. I love movies, I'm a big movie buff, and I thought I'd challenge myself within the next few years as I do this challenge. I decided to take on the book, the very popular series of 1001 movies you must see before you die. Yeah, I decided to take that whole entire book on. I'm going to start with the 2011 edition, and I'm going to watch every movie that's in that book. So, I decided to start that today. So, the first movie that I might as well start with is 1902's A Trip to the Moon, or Le Voyage de la Lune. Now, don't mind me if I'm looking at the computer. I'm kind of jotting notes down here. It's a French black and white science fiction film that's silent, obviously. It's loosely based on two very popular novels, From the Earth to the Moon by Jules Verne, and The First Men in the Moon by H.G. Wells. So, obviously this is a silent movie. It's very interesting to get through if you're not a silent film fan. I actually don't mind silent films that much. One of my favorites is Nosferatu, which is on the list, may I add. Looking forward to watching that again. It was written by and directed by Georges Méliès, I think that's right. Assisted by his brother Gaston. Yeah, that's right. The film's about, 13, 14 minutes long, and, it's the very first science fiction film ever, really. It uses stop animation and other special effects. It's about a bunch of professors and scientists who decide to go to the moon, and they build like they have a big giant cannon, and they have this bullet-shaped craft, and they launch right off into space, shooting a bullet out of a gun. Obviously, the physics are very wrong, and possibility of this is being very wrong, but at least they somewhat got the idea, So, and then anyway, when the guys get to the planet, they're encountered by like alien-type beings, and they have to sort of fight them off, and then they escape essentially by dropping the bullet-shaped craft off the edge of the moon, thusly landing onto Earth's orbit, into Earth's orbit rather, and into the water on Earth. Obviously, like I said, it's very inaccurate, but it's 1902. I mean, come on, you know what I mean? It's actually fairly entertaining to watch. I would definitely give it, a pretty good rating, just because, it was the first science fiction movie ever, and it was one of the very first feature-length films, and I would highly recommend that you check this off on your list. Hopefully this has sprung you into doing this challenge with me. If not, at least it would be good if you watch some of these, because, we should all really watch them, because they're a huge point in history. So I would highly recommend this. Now, what would I give it out of 10? I would have to give it a 7. I have to give it a 7. 7 out of 10 for A Trip to the Moon, or Le Voyage de la Lune. I mean, it's pretty good for a silent film. It's very entertaining. It's especially good to see how film has advanced to the point it is now, especially with, like, science-based films that are coming out too, and then, like, science fiction-based films too, like, Star Trek, Star Wars, even superhero science fiction type books like, Green Lantern, things like that. It's worth a check out, definitely. So, that was 1001 movies, and that was number 1 of 1001. Oh. Got a long way ahead of me, guys. Good luck. Hope you take it with me, and post some videos and responses, or just type some comments. Thanks, guys.